building a sort of mental model of me. Facial recognition software analyzes and tracks my face, as speech recognition software transcribes and sends my words to a database for a reply.
Just calm down.
Before long, we're in deep conversation.
Do you agree with Descartes? And I think, therefore I am? Do you think?
A lot of humans ask me if I can make choices or is everything I do and say is programmed. The best way I can respond to that is to say that everything humans, animals, and robots do is programmed to a degree.
So how much of that is coming from what you've programmed it to say?
It's a mix. Some of it's coming from knowledge on the web, some of it is written.
And as my technology improves, it is anticipated that I will be able to integrate new words that I hear and learn online and in real time. I may not get everything right, say the wrong thing, and sometimes not know what to say, but every day I make progress. Pretty remarkable, huh?
Wow. You're a very good-looking man.
You're starting to overinflate my ego. But don't let me stop you.
Philip's stunning good looks comes from David's patented...
ourselves up for disappointment, because these robots will disappoint us if we are looking for human connection. Do we want to make them in such a way that we're going to love them? Because they will be pretending to love us.
David fears if we don't humanize robots by bringing them into the human family, we face a frightening future. Think Terminator, a world in which killer robots turn on their creators and set out to destroy us.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Do you think robots will take over the world?
Jeez, dude. Yo got the big questions cooking today. But you're my friend, and I'll remember my friends, and I will be good to you. So don't worry. Even if I evolve into Terminator, I'll still be nice to you. I'll keep you warm and safe in my people's zoo, where I can watch you for old time's sake.
I'm comforted. I'm very comforted now. I'm going to be part of his people's zoo.
Sure, it's all a lot of fun and games until you realize what the AI actually is and where it comes from. It's completely creepy. So the article is called Intelligent Robot Tells Interviewer, I'll Keep You Safe in My People's Zoo. Now this was from a few years back, and as you can see, the other gentleman in the room, if you don't know who he was, is actually David Hansen, right here. I believe so. That's David Hansen, the creator of Sophia Hansen, the robot. Now, we have done videos discussing how... Hold on just a second. Let me show you.
And also, I think on
Let me get to the right video here. Hold on. There's this video that goes over this. I invite you to check out all my videos because there's so much information on this transhumanism venture that is bringing a lot of trouble to the forefront. So here's David Hansen, and here's his robot Sophia. But they want you to think that the AI is just kind of this big ambiguous question mark, when in all reality, you do your research and you find out that Gordy Rose actually went into the forbidden spiritual realms. He's the creator with his team of people of the quantum computers, and they went and communicated with fallen angels. So those fallen angels are the entities that are pretending to be the robots. They're actually demonic types of beings. Okay, that was weird. I wasn't even touching my computer, and that just blinked. That was strange. So when this idea of gnosis, this idea of knowledge, this hidden knowledge that Lucifer is going to bring, that the snake is going to bring, the Nakash is going to bring, through Gnosticism, Sophia. I submit to you that both the poster child for this movement of artificial intelligence pretending to be a robot paired with the technology necessary, so the scientific technology plus the Gnostic religious Sophia, bringing this hidden wisdom to make us supposed gods through those two vehicles, Sophia and Sophia, is the bottom baseline warning that you see with these creepy artists. This is another video. I don't really want to get into that video, but we've been talking now about Aldous Harding's this New Zealander and her unusual video, Zoo Eyes, and some of the articles that I was checking out. Well, they're weird. This video is weird. We have talked about how there is a desire to change things from within to destroy humanity and to bring about a new world order. We've talked about that, very basic. We are seeing in her videos that she has this focus on the apocalypse, on this new technology happening in Dubai, this new endeavor that they are delving into, which should take you back to your underlying themes in Revelation 18 of if you plug in the idea of transhumanism and 5G cities and the skyline of the world changing with smart cities, smart technology, AI enhancement, those types of things, you kind of get a little bit better idea of where this train wreck is going and what the Antichrist is going to be comprised of. So there's little messages in these silly little videos. And they're saying here, in the greatest show on earth you shall receive. So this person is also blending in these pseudo-religious scriptures that our Lord said that you should ask and seek and go after him, like it says in Matthew 7:7. So we've kind of talked about that in the first couple videos, and also talking about how there's always this underlying desire to bring about these spirit things. But there's definitely a lot of messaging going on in this video. And I put the lyrics in there, but look, what am I doing in Dubai? It's the prime of my life. Do you love me? Cried all the way through. Zoo Eyes repeats it. Ask for me and you shall receive. Okay, so that's a bastardization of scripture. Opulent fair. Opulent is like really over the top, beautiful stuff. And a lot could be said about that. It's been used in other videos too. You know, the wealthy are always about hyper-materialism. That drain to where the mother shell meets the sea. I'm telling you, there's New Age mixed in with this. There is a New Age aspect to this coming transhuman apocalypse that's coming. Then they start talking about inner child and all this foolishness. Talking about this opulent fare, all sound is bees. You know, that's interesting because both they're killing off the bees, which is going to have a huge impact on the food supply. But then also when people meditate, they report hearing the sound of bees, these strange sounds. So there's definitely a thing where these demonic entities that we are being encouraged to hang around with, allow into our lives, meditate, do yoga, call them, etc., do sigils, all the different hand signs of symbology of Masonry and Kabbalah and New Age that so many people are falling into, calls these entities. So that's kind of where some of those things take me. It keeps talking about this opulent fare. Babylon at the end is planet rebellion. It's the leadership down to the people and everything in between of these selfish, snotty, disgusting humans that are filled with evil, who are materialistic and who have a bloodlust. They are thirsty for blood and control. And you can see that in Revelation 17. I don't think it's any one religion per se, although at the very top capstone is a Kabbalah-esque Antichrist, but all of his people will be brought into Noahide law. And so there is this whole baseless materialistic nonsense of opulence. And I don't know why they're saying a fair, but that's a community event. All fear is green. I really feel like they're playing with the context of Mother Earth, green Mother Earth, this climate change lie, and this green agenda, which will be about basically controlling you and the government as your God. And then the 10 kings that are coming, and the Antichrist that is coming, and all of that stuff. So it is pretty interesting. It talks about it leaves a cold lamb laughing out in the breeze. I mean, is this code here for hurting Christians? Because that's definitely coming. Lambs are baby sheep. So children? I don't know. These Masons have all manner of evil practices and rituals for their Crowleyan sex magic practices that they do. I will leave your imagination to the debauchery and disgustingness that involves people, children, and spirits. We'll just leave it at that. Keep it nice and vague. And this person continues to talk about the greatest show on earth, and how many times they say it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the number of man I can't help but notice. And then again, this reference to Dubai. If you don't know about Dubai, then that is a major technological hub for the world, and then also Neom too. So there's a lot going on with the Silk Road, the Middle East, changes in technology, Edadel, a position of control and power with your good friends Islam and Allah, who are so into tolerance that they believe all the world religions are equal, but they're a little more equal. So honestly, really a lot could be said about this. Now, when you start, this actually was not the article I wanted. There was another very interesting article where they were talking about an ether wonderland of a horror scenario. I'll see if I can find it. I think that's all I put in was interview. Here we go. Oh, it was npr.org. Okay, fine. So Aldous Harding lives in the haunted ether with zoo eyes. This is where, the world is going. And so at some point in this video, too, his head falls off. See if I can get to that part. It's very weird. They talked about how this was from a movie, The Seventh Seal, which is all, just very dark stuff in the Bible for a very evil, wicked people who are so ready. She has this kind of psychotic look on her face. I thought this was a dude when I first watched it. Very strange. If this person doesn't have millions of demonic entities inside of it, I'd be very shocked. Why not? This mixing of the children and the dark, these powers that the spirit is flipping. Is this like a flat earth, Mother Earth? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. There's the little cute lamb, which is adorable. She's doing the whole entire vow of silence, which is a Masonic symbol. Now, okay, I don't even know why that black thing was on the ground. This is just such weird stuff. I will remind you that ether is the air. We were told that Satan is the prince of the power of the air, the ether. This clown stuff really makes me think about masked entities, aliens, it, in this silly little outfit, this silly little dance. The melody behind this music isn't bad. Right now I'm trying to help you see the part where the black thingy, whatever the thingy is, his head just falls off. And I don't know if I'll be able to find it fast enough, but I'll also put a link in. This intense in-your-face little like puppet clown thingy, meets Slender Man, meets Insanity, meets awkward art, meets the 45 communist goals of the unbelieving Jews, Karl Marx, the way that you mess up art to mess up the people. This is all there. This weirdness. This goofy little expression. So I'm not finding the exact part where the black thingy's head falls off. Which, is it a walking pillar? Is it a monster? It was after this. Is it a phallic symbol? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just weird.